morning. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a professional life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina. Welcome this morning. So excited to get started. This is day 2 of our wisdom series. Let me fix my screen over here, Spotted. I see you back this morning. Good morning. I've got my coffee going. I am running a little bit late this morning, but you know what? It's okay. We got this. So I'm so excited. This is day 2 of our wisdom series here at the Dwelling Place. My name's Sarah Elizabeth. I am a professional life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina. I'm on TikTok every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharing with the world about wisdom and truth and all the things that are good for us in life that we have lost sight of. So can't wait to get started with you guys. I'm grabbing my coffee real quick. I see Jenna jumping in this morning. I'm going to say hello to everyone before we get started. It has been so incredible how God is moving in this work that I'm doing over here and the work that you guys help me do. So I just cannot wait. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Hola. If you're new this morning, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear where you're from. If you need one-on-one life coaching support, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. We are here to support you. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning. All right, so bear with me just a second because we're going to get started shortly, but I'm going to fix this camera over here and I'm going to grab my coffee. All right. So, how is everybody doing this morning? Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to talk about wisdom again this morning, but just maybe from a different angle? How about that? This camera is still so messed up, so I'm going to fix it. Okay. I think we're good now. I hope we're good now. Tap, tap for the Holy Trinity. I see you back, Miss Brandy. I love you so much. You guys are so incredibly loved by a king and a savior. Yes, I'm ready too, Richard. It's so good to see you back. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. So if you're just joining, I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a transformational life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina and I'm building something incredible here. We have built such a massive community of support and just people that jump in every day. We are so blessed. And I run a business called Willow Tree Strategic Life Solutions. You can visit me at the website willowtreestrategiclifesolutions.com. I've not had my coffee, and I'm not typically a big morning talker, but you guys have brought it out of me in the morning. So good job. You did that. I have to have that first cup before I talk a lot. So how is everybody doing this morning? I want to say hello to those of you that are back in. I see Richard back, Brandy back, Quantum, welcome to our family. So good to see you guys. Let's make sure we get a lot of people in this morning and let's do our best to support as you can this morning through gifting and helping me grow this. It is really powerful work that we're doing here. And you help support it every day. You help me keep it running. You help me stay in it. So thank you for everything you do for me. And as we get started this morning, this is our wisdom series. We have one more day. I already have a plan in place for tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to do real life circumstances and what a wisdom response looks like versus what a habitual or familiar response looks like for us. And so we're going to grow a lot. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. But also today, as we get started, there's something about wisdom that the world misunderstands. We live in a culture that celebrates speed, quick success, quick answers, quick change. But wisdom rarely ever grows quickly. Wisdom grows the way roots grow, quietly, softly, slowly, beneath the surface where no one else can see it. And yet those unseen roots are what eventually hold the entire tree steady when the storm comes. Today we're talking about that kind of growth, the kind that transforms a person from the inside out. The truth is that many of the most powerful transformations in our lives happen slowly. Ooh, that sun. We learn through experiences, we learn through mistakes, through moments where we realize that reacting quickly does not always produce the best outcome. Wisdom teaches us to pause, to observe, to listen more deeply. And scripture reminds us in the book of Proverbs that wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. Yes, I'll see you back, Randy. I love you so much. Therefore, get wisdom. This is not because it makes life so much easier. It doesn't mean that we don't have any obstacles or challenges. It just means that our approach shifts, right? Our old approach, we realize, has not been working great for us. We're not building the relationships we want. We're not growing every day. We're not improving our lives. We're not on a quest to be better every day. Wisdom strengthens the roots of who we are. And that's why this series is so important. Because a tree with shallow roots may grow quickly, but it cannot withstand strong winds. A tree with deep roots grows slower, and it stands for decades, hundreds of years sometimes. In the same way, true wisdom is forming beneath the surface of your life right now. In your challenges, your decision making, your reflections, and even your mistakes. And today we're going to explore how wisdom grows like roots, how transformation happens slowly, and how that quiet growth is actually preparing you to stand stronger than you ever have before. Thank you, Miss Velvet. I love you so much. So, if you're joining day 2 of the Wisdom series, if this is your second day being in the series, type something in the chat, a purple heart, a tree, something to show that you are rooted in this. Because that's important. The fact that you showed up yesterday and then now you've shown up again today. And we're going to give it some time, Rich, because we know people jump in. Good morning, Rich. So if you're joining day 2, I want you to type your emoji. And I'm going to ask you a question. What life experience has taught you the most wisdom? Because we want to start a conversation here, right? And all of us have learned something from a mistake we made, a failure, something that we messed up, right? So, what is the biggest lesson that you've ever learned in your life that you think has changed you or given you stronger roots? I want to hear from you guys. So, I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to fix my camera. I'm still here with you. But what life lesson taught you the most? Do you value the most? I hope that's good, YouTube. I'm so sorry. Can't get it right this morning. But anyway, we're good. So, I think I got one more thing to fix here. Okay, here we go. So, yes, thank you, Miss Velvet, for the hard me. I see hearts for Brandy. I see Richard, but I don't see any of you sharing your life lessons. Nick Carter, welcome back this morning. Good to see you. So, the reason this is important, family, the reason that this needs to be a conversation is because for us to talk through it, and what you don't realize is when you share a life experience, someone else out there sees what you're sharing, right? So that's how we empower one another here. Thank you, Clutch. This is how we empower each other. And we can learn from one another. We don't have to always go through our own mistakes, right? We can see what others are experiencing. And so you sharing in this channel here, in our community here, is powerful because other people learn from your life's journey. And so we shouldn't always focus on someone else's journey. Thank you, Clutch. To learn from it, but we can learn from the way other people experience life. There's so much to learn here. Thank you, Clutchy. I love you so much. Giving you my little goofy grin through the heart. Thank you. So, in the Bible, it talks in the book of Psalms in book 1, verse 3. that we are like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields fruit in its season. So we know that the tree has to undergo a lot of seasons in life, right? The tree has to go through a lot of change, leaves growing in and falling off. The tree is symbolic of so many things that we go through and experience as a human. We go through season after season. Some of them are rough and harsh. We don't get enough nourishment. We don't get enough water. But the tree drinks from the living water. So the tree stands strong. And throughout every season, its roots grow deeper. Its roots go deeper into the ground, growing out, spreading out wide. Do you see how this is symbolic of your own journey? That's why what we do at Willow Tree is so important. Because, like the willow, we are becoming rooted in something sustainable, something that spreads far and wide, something that will bend beneath wind. Change comes, we're able to bend, we're able to move, refocus, strategize, and go back in another way, right? Another approach. So, like the willow tree, each of you have your own life, your own journey. Every season you go through will shape and develop and build you. The pain you carry, the fear you carry, whatever it is you carry in your heart, you need to understand this is not a life sentence. And it's up to you to choose. If you want to decide that it's time for you to step into the next season in power, for you to decide that you haven't lived the life that you want to live, it hasn't been what you hoped for. It hasn't for most of us. But it can be. Wisdom grows like roots. Today is called the power of slow transformation. Transformation is slow and it is a journey. And as we talk about spiritual awakening and we go deep into wisdom right now, many of you are going through your own awakening. And understanding wisdom is going to help to accelerate your growth here. Wisdom rarely begins in moments of visibility. It begins in the quiet places of reflection, challenge, and experience. Just like roots develop underground before a tree ever grows tall, the earliest stages of wisdom develop within us long before anyone else can see the change. Many people believe transformation should be immediate, but true wisdom forms slowly as we process life, evaluate our decisions, and learn from both success and from failure. Thank you, Clutchy. Thank you, Ben. Often the most powerful growth happens during seasons that feel uncertain or uncomfortable. When life stretches us beyond what we thought we could handle, we are forced to pause and reconsider our patterns, our reactions, and our belief systems. These moments can feel like setbacks. They're not setbacks. These are moments that the soil where wisdom can begin to grow deeper. Each challenge inviting us to respond with greater patience. Thank you, Clutchy. Love you so much. Good morning, user. Greater patience, right? The truth is that people who carry deep wisdom, you've walked through these seasons that require deep reflection. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you, Clutchy. Love you guys so much. I'm going to pin my super fan goal here. And then I'm going to add another goal here this morning. And as we get started this morning, I want to encourage you guys to support this live, support this community, share it with your friends, repost it right now for me. And let's really get this message out there today because I think it's time. People are searching for truth. We're seeking out wisdom, and you guys can help me grow that. So I'm going to put 10 spring sprouts on here. And if you're willing to help me meet goals today, jump in and help me meet this second goal here. And Clutch, and those of you who jumped in, Clutch, I saw you. Thank you so, so much. You guys are the best family. So we've walked through all of these seasons of deep reflection. We learned how to observe before reacting, to listen before speaking. Hey, Savannah. And to allow understanding to develop before making decisions. In the same way that strong roots anchor a tree through storms, wisdom anchors a person through uncertainty. When the winds of life begin to move around you, it is those unseen roots of understanding that keep you steady. Good morning, Sarah. The book of Proverbs, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. In the book of Colossians, rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith. Why do you think the Bible used the word rooted here? Planted. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree, planted in the house of the Lord. Psalms 92. When you face an important decision, pause and ask yourself, Dean, welcome to our family. What experience has already taught me about this situation? What outcome will create peace rather than chaos in my life? What choice aligns with my deeper values? This simple reflection shows or slowing the direction making process and allowing wisdom, not impulse, to guide your actions. Journaling prompts here. Get your journals out. And I'm so excited to tell you guys, we're going to have a Willow Way. It's actually the Dwelling Place journal that is going to be available for you guys to purchase. So in the mornings, you have your journal with you and you can have a book to write in as you follow the Dwelling Place and how we grow together. I think it's going to be really awesome. And I'm going to have those posted up with a link to buy before long. And I'm going to have one here for you so you can see it in person first. So you know more what you're buying. Because I think it would be great. And I can't wait to have mine because I'm going to have mine here. And then you'll have your own if you want one. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Brandy, thank you. Brandy sent a box at the top of the screen in the far left for Superfan. And if you're willing to jump in, or if you want to jump in and claim that, that is a free Superfan membership for you. And you can access a lot of images and things that I have that I don't share on social media anywhere. So you'll see those pictures, photography, some of my paint images, a lot of quotes and things that I do. So if you want to subscribe, it's your time right now because Brandy has posted a free one at the top, and then you can grab that if you want to. It's only one of them, so you better jump in and then submit your subscription if you haven't. There's Big Bad with one of my images. That is one that's been on social media, but that I love that one. So thank you, Bad Boo, for supporting me and the community here. You guys are the best. Where in your life do you feel wisdom growing right now? Even if others cannot see it. And what situation in your life is currently inviting you to develop deeper patience or discernment? Affirmation number 1. Wisdom is growing within me, even in seasons of uncertainty. Number 2, my life's experiences are strengthening the roots of who I am becoming. Number 3, I trust the slow and steady transformation happening within me. Thank you, Cold Hearted with the heart me. Type your favorite affirmation into the chat and I'll be back in one moment. What you started me, so I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm gonna hold on to peace. Cause if I have you and nothing else, I still have everything. Cause if I never
See the promise on this side of the grave. My heart might be shaken, my faith will never break. Because I know the day is coming when you right all of the wrong. So I'll praise you in the waiting, and my faith will stay strong. All right. I'll count it. So scroll up and see which ones of you have shared your favorite. Big Bad with number 3. Velvet, good morning. Sending you both lots and lots of love. Love seeing you guys every day. Velvet has 1, 2, and 3. Richard with 1, 2, and 3. Anyone else with your affirmation before we move on? My hope might be shaken, but my faith will never break. If this conversation is resonating with you, type the words root into the chat. If you're seeing and you're beginning to wrap your head around what the trees really symbolize in life, the tree of life, it grows and it gets more rings every year. And I love the great big giant trees. Can you imagine how many rings are on those trees? It's amazing, isn't it? How symbolic it is to root yourself into something that is sustainable, something that lasts and lasts for centuries sometimes. Incredible, isn't it? If you're looking for deeper guidance in your personal journey, you can schedule a one-on-one coaching session with me where we work through your situation with practical life coaching tools and spiritual insight. I know I'm going to see them. Sequoias in the Washington, right? Washington State. Yes, one day I'm going. I want to see all of the things, the wonders of the earth, right? A couple years ago, I went to Montana and I went into Yellowstone and I went to Old Faithful. The big guys are out there. And if you've never been, that was an incredible experience because Old Faithful, do you know what Old Faithful does and the reason it's called Old Faithful? It reminds me a lot of God and living water. It's always faithful, right? It always shows up when you need it. When you seek out God, you always find it. So yes, I am very intrigued by all of the natural wonders. Every one of them have a message for us. And I think that is really awesome. Flows nonstop, never ending. Jonathan, thank you for the hard me's and the super populars. Thank you so much. And guys, I'm going to ask you to jump in and support today. You know, yesterday we had over 12,000 people in our live that came through yesterday. We had over 200 new followers yesterday. 213 new followers in one live. So you guys are helping me do this by helping me meet goals during the live, the gifts that I need during the live to help support this work, and also just by sharing the live, getting the content out there. That's how you can help me today. So jump in, help me meet these goals. There's a spring sprout. Thank you so much, Cold Hearted. I know it's amazing what God is doing. And it doesn't mean every day we have a day like that. That's why anytime you're doing something where you're growing a community, you're building something, you have to be so patient because there's ups and there's downs in your journey to building. There's going to be obstacles that stand in your way. It was really cute, wasn't it? I'm a little sleepy this morning, y'all. Pardon me. But I think as you talk about trees here, and we begin chapter 2, the soil of experience, we're going to talk about how wisdom is learned. So I'm going to ask you to share this live right now. Every single person in here, repost. Let's get this out there and let's get a lot of people in here because we're going to learn a lot this morning. And I think to know that we don't have as many people makes my heart a little sad because I know how powerful it's going to be for you. So thank you, Cold Hearted. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Richard. Sending you guys lots and lots of love today. Every tree depends on the quality of the soil where it's growing. The soil holds nutrients that allow roots to expand, to strengthen, and support the life above the surface.
In the same way, the experiences of our lives become the soil where wisdom develops. Some seasons bring joy and clarity, while others bring hardship, confusion, disappointment. Yet each experience carries lessons that nourish our understanding, if we are willing to reflect and learn from them. Many people try to avoid difficult seasons, but those seasons often become the most fertile ground for wisdom. When life is challenging us, it forces us to ask deeper questions. Why did this happen? What can I learn from it? How should I respond differently moving forward? Instead of rushing through hardship, wisdom invites us to slow down and examine the lessons hidden within it. Over time, these lessons are becoming part of the internal framework that guides our decisions. Ellis, welcome. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for the super fan. So, when a person becomes or allows experience to shape them thoughtfully, something remarkable begins to happen. The reactions become steadier, perspective becomes broader, and your ability to learn and discern the situations you encounter becomes sharper. You begin to see patterns, you understand motives, and recognize consequences before they unfold. This is the quiet transformation of wisdom. Our roots expanding deeper into the soil of life's experiences, so that the person standing above the surface becomes more grounded, more thoughtful, and more resilient. This is why I built the Willow Framework. WillowTreeStrategicLifeSolutions.com. The Willow Framework is a powerful way to begin transforming. The very last, and I'm not going to share it with you because you have to go to my website to see it. You're going to have to visit my link tree and go to my website. Because in order for you to begin transforming, you need to have the ability, right? You have to have the ability to acknowledge the transformation is needed, to acknowledge that you have messed up some in your life, to acknowledge that you have failed. You've fallen down, you've done whatever sin that you've committed. You have to be able to acknowledge that openly. You're not ready to begin transformation until you can acknowledge the ways you need to grow and develop. With no shame, no guilt, no judgments, no condemnation. This is the Christ way. To come to Him with no mask on. To say, I am who I am, God. But I want to know who I am in you today. I want to know my identity in Christ. And in order to know that, I have to be able to face the ways I have not done well. Thank you. Thank you so much. In the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 5, verses 3 and 4, we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance producing character, and character producing hope. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Proverbs 20, verse 5. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 8. The end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. I have your very first coaching tool here. This is called the Experience Lens. When reflecting on any circumstance in your life, ask yourself these questions. What happened in this experience? What lesson did this situation reveal to me about people, decisions, or myself? How will I apply this lesson differently the next time I face a similar situation? Using this lens transforms experiences from simple events into sources of wisdom that guide our future choices.
When I can't stay.
Journaling prompts. What difficult experience in your life eventually produced growth or clarity? What lesson took you the longest to fully understand it? And what current situation might be teaching you something important about yourself or others? I have a flash goal here. Let's see what it is. 19 gifters to send a donut to my live in the next 15 minutes. It's your turn, family. Jump in.
You
And your affirmations here. Affirmation number 1. Choose the one you love the most, drop it into the chat. This is a conversation. Everyone is welcome here. Number 1, my experiences are shaping wisdom within me. Absolutely, we'll pray for you, Fossey. Number 2, every season of life contains lessons that strengthen my understanding. Or you choose number 3, I choose to learn, grow, and mature through every challenge I face. I'm going to give you a moment to do yours, to put yours in the chat. I'll be back in one moment.
for me. When I can't stay.
When you feel a little lost now, that's right. So who you are now. You can run into my arms. You can fall on me. I ain't ever gonna leave you. So don't keep another secret. Oh, your tears are weakness. You can fall on me. When you feel a little lost now, so you can run into my arms.
You can fall on me. I ain't never gonna leave. Don't
So,
tell the secret.
I'm going to have to update my
You
glasses before long because the lights and all the light is crazy. It gets overwhelming for my eyes sometimes. I definitely receive my eyes from my dad. And that's one of the things I kind of, I'm like, Dad, why'd you have to give me dad? Because I definitely feel a difference in the light and how much, it affects my eyes. So I'm going to scroll up in just a minute, but give me just one moment. Working on some things here, a little bit of technical issues here. So, all right. So, how are we doing today? I'm going to scroll up and see which affirmation you chose. And if you're on another platform today, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Pastor Dominic. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate your work and support over there every day. And for those of you on TikTok with me this morning, you're the best. You're my family, and I love you so much. So, Big Bad with 2 and 3, Fossey with 2 and 3. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to our family here. 2 and 3. I see you, Fossey. All 3 for Eileen. Welcome back, Eileen. So good to see you this morning. 1, 2, and 3, especially 3 for Cold Hearted. God bless you, Carlos. Welcome to the family. 1, 2, and 3 for Miss Velvet. 3 for Big Bad. 3 for IG. Eric, welcome back this morning. 6, 7. Okay, I think you posted that before, so we're going to keep it moving here. Richard with 1, 2, and 3. Anybody else with your affirmation? So if this message is resonating with your journey today, take a moment to engage with the community here in the dwelling place. Type the word growth into the chat or a purple heart if you can see how life experiences have begun to shape your wisdom. You're now beginning to gain understanding around your life circumstances and learn the lessons that maybe you overlooked in the past, right? Because this is important here. Type the word growth if this is you. And if this live is encouraging you today, consider sending a gift. I have 3 of 19 donuts. I need a bunch of y'all to jump in, 16 of you to jump in and give me a donut this morning. So help me to grow this. Growth is really, really important, and your support is very important to us. We need you here. If you need deeper support in your personal growth journey, you can schedule your one-to-one. WillowTreeStrategicLifeSolutions.com or TheWillowWayFoundation.com. Either one. So thank you guys for being here. Follow this page, share the live this morning, get it out there. Let's get people in here as we continue our journey. We're moving on to chapter 3, when wisdom changes the way that you respond. One of the clearest signs that wisdom is growing in a person is not simply what they know. It is how you respond. In earlier seasons of life, many of us reacted quickly. We would speak before we thought about it. We allowed our emotions to lead our decisions, and we responded to situations based on impulse rather than understanding. But as our wisdom grows together, something begins to shift internally here. The pause becomes longer, the reaction becomes calmer, the response becomes more intentional. Wisdom does not remove emotion from our lives, but it teaches us how to govern emotion rather than to be governed by it. So instead of reacting to every circumstance immediately, a wise person begins to observe first. They watch patterns. They listen carefully. They ask deeper questions before making judgments. The quiet shift may not always be visible to others, but internally, it represents profound transformation. Wisdom is teaching the mind to slow down so the heart and the spirit can respond with clarity. Over time, this transformation becomes a stabilizing force in a person's life. Situations that once triggered immediate reactions begin to lose their power over you. The wise person recognizes that not every comment deserves a response. Not every conflict deserves your energy. And not every opportunity deserves your pursuit. Just as deep roots allow a tree to remain steady in the strong winds, wisdom allows a person to remain steady when circumstance around them becomes chaotic. 16 more donuts, family. In the book of James, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And then in Proverbs, the one who has knowledge uses words with restraint, and whoever has understanding is even tempered. So your next coaching tool here, this is called the Wisdom Pulse. So before responding to a challenging situation, practice a 3-step pulse. Pausing your reaction. Take a slow breath before responding. Observe the situation. What is actually happening beneath the surface? Choose your response intentionally. This is hard if you've been someone who's been responding out of habit. The small pause, though, is going to create this space for wisdom to guide your response. Journaling prompts here. What situation recently tested your patience or emotional response? Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the heart me's. Love you guys so much. How might a wiser response have looked in that moment? And what situation in your life right now requires a more thoughtful response rather than a quick reaction? Affirmation number 1, choose the one you love the most. I respond to life with clarity, patience, and wisdom. Number 2, my ability to pause allows wisdom to guide my actions. Or number 3, I grow stronger each day in emotional balance and discernment. I'll be right back, family. Which affirmation do you love the most? I see Richard with 2 and 3. I'm doing great, Yusuf. Welcome this morning to our family. Cold Hearted with 3. Biggie, welcome to our family. We have the best community here, you guys. So if you just found us today, you should know how truly blessed we all are to have this community. And you being here every day, showing up for yourself, doing all the things, right? The work is hard, but it will change your life. And it is slow transformation. And that's what this whole morning is about. Rich with number 1, Velvet 1 and 2. Kareem, welcome this morning. All 3, of course, but especially 3 for Cold Hearted. I see you, Cold Hearted. I love it. In nature, strong trees grow deep roots, and those roots support everything that grows above the surface. In the same way, this community here, the dwelling place, grows through the support and the participation of everyone who's present. So here's today's Wisdom Roots Challenge. If something today has helped you to see life differently, type the word rooted into the chat. Because if you're already rooted in God's word, in God's truth, in the wisdom of the Holy Spirit, the love of Christ. But if you're not quite there yet, if you don't know Christ, you don't know the way to the Holy Spirit, to the Trinity is through Christ. But then after that, everything changes. It's not just about the love and the grace and the compassion and mercy of Christ. It's about much more than that. It's about carrying the power of God behind you. It's about staying rooted in wisdom from the Holy Spirit. If you need one-on-one coaching support, please visit my Linktree. Follow this page so you don't miss the next conversation. And share this live this morning with someone who might need wisdom and encouragement in their life today. Together, we're building something meaningful here. Something meaningful. A place where wisdom grows, roots deepen, lives transform. The next chapter is called The Discipline of Waiting, Wisdom and the Power of Timing. One of the most difficult lessons wisdom teaches us is the discipline of waiting. In a world that encourages speed, constant movement, waiting can feel uncomfortable or even unproductive. Yet some of the most important decisions in life require patience. Just as your roots must spread slowly through the soil so that you can grow strong above the surface, wisdom often requires time to fully develop clarity before action can be taken. Many of the mistakes people regret later in life come from moving too quickly, responding emotionally, or making decisions without reflection, acting before understanding the full picture. Wisdom teaches us that not every opportunity requires an immediate response, and not every problem requires an immediate solution. Sometimes the most powerful action is simply to pause long enough for greater understanding to emerge. 16 more donuts. As wisdom deepens, a person begins to recognize the value of timing. They learn that clarity often arrives after reflection, that peace is a powerful indicator of the right direction, and that patience protects us from unnecessary consequences. Thank you, Jenna. Waiting is not weakness. It is often the quiet discipline that allows wisdom to guide our decisions with greater accuracy and stability. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. 15 more donuts. Desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet miss the way? Coaching tool here, the timing check. Before making an important decision, ask yourself, do I have enough information to make this decision wisely? Am I responding out of urgency or clarity? Would waiting bring greater understanding? Would waiting bring greater understanding? Often wisdom becomes clearer when we give ourselves time to reflect rather than pushing forward. I have some questions for you. If you have your journals, now's your time. Think about a time when waiting produced a better outcome in your life. What did you learn from that experience? Is there a decision in your life right now that might benefit from more patience or reflection? Jan, welcome this morning. Thank you, Velvet. How do you act? How do you usually respond when life requires you to wait instead of act? Fossey, thank you. Choose the affirmation you feel most in your spirit right now. Number 1, I trust the wisdom that develops through patience and reflection. Number 2, waiting strengthens my clarity and protects my decisions. Number 3, I allow wisdom and timing to guide my actions. Type your favorite into the chat. I love this song. Oceans. Oceans of living water. I'll be right back, family. Do you belong to him today? I am yours. You are mine. All right. I don't know what happened there. Took a minute. Maybe a call came through. All right. So, Wholehearted says, yes, I'm a child of God. I'm yours and you are mine, God. What a great thing, or what a great feeling to be able to claim that today. All 3 for Spotted. Blue Sister, welcome this morning. Youssef, welcome to our family. 1, 2, and 3 for Miss Velvet. 1 and 2 for Fossey. 3, Kathy says, I allow wisdom and timing to guide my actions. Kathy, that's powerful. Jenna, we love you so, so much. Wholehearted, 1, 2, and 3. 2 for Jenna. 1 and 3 for Richard. Anybody else with your favorite affirmation? Let's pause together for a moment and reflect as a community here. If patience has ever protected you from making a big mistake, type the word timing into the chat. This is you saying, I'm now remembering that I had to wait at one point. I had to have a lot of patience. But on the other side, I see why I had to wait. Type the word timing into the chat. So I see Kathy with timing, Franklin with the timing, Wholehearted with timing, Spotted with timing. Anybody else? You're recognizing now that you've had these waiting seasons And you realize on the other side that this season was really important for you. It was powerful. The word timing, this is you owning it this morning. I recognize I have waited on you, God. I've had to be patient in the past, and it was worth it. It was needed. It was necessary, right? Emily, welcome to our family. This is the dwelling place. So I'm going to ask you if today's conversation is encouraging or helping you think differently about your life. Consider sending a gift right now to the live. It can be a penny gift, it can be more. It doesn't matter. What is your favorite gift to share when you find a live that is really inspiring you? And if you feel that inspiration this morning, you want to help me meet this goal. I have 3 of 10. They're in the middle. So if this is moving something in your heart and in your spirit, drop a gift right now to show your support for this community and for the growth we're experiencing and for the lives of those people who need our help today. And if you need deeper support navigating decisions in your life, you can schedule a one-on-one session with me. It's always free, your discovery session. We're going to work through your current situation, and we're going to come up with strategies to help support you in the next season. Many of you are transitioning. Thank you for the Night Star, Cold-Hearted. Many of you have change that has happened over the last couple of years and you're struggling. Many of you are experience a lot of change and a lot of pain maybe in your life or fear to move forward or step into the next season. Don't wait another minute. My link tree is in my profile. WillowTreeStrategicLifeSolutions.com. We'll get real strategical around your life and your journey. Create tailored solutions for what you need because you matter. You all matter. Follow this page, share it with someone. Today, we're learning how to grow deeper roots, and roots allow us to live with clarity, with patience, and strength in every season. As we move on to chapter 5, we're going to talk about protecting your roots, wisdom, and the boundaries that guard your life. Wisdom grows like roots. This is the power of slow transformation. As roots grow deeper, they do more than supporting the tree. They're protecting the tree. Healthy roots filter what enters the system and anchor the tree against forces that could uproot it. In the same way, wisdom teaches us how to protect our inner life. One of the clearest signs of maturity is learning that not everything deserves access to your time, your energy, or your emotional space. Wisdom beginning to teach us the importance of boundaries. Most people spend years feeling drained because they've never been taught that boundaries are a form of wisdom. Thank you for the heart me's, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you, your sis. Good to have you this morning. Thank you for the heart me. Remind you that protecting our peace is not selfish. It is necessary for living a stable and thoughtful life. Thank you. Thank you. Christy, welcome to our family. Thank you. Chelsea, welcome to our community here. We love you so much. As wisdom deepens, a person becomes more discerning about what they will allow into their lives. They begin to recognize patterns in people, environments, and situations. We understand that healthy boundaries are not walls meant to isolate us. Happy birthday. But gates that allow us to choose wisely what influences our lives. Good morning from Richmond. Just as strong roots protect a tree from being easily shaken, wise boundaries protecting our emotional and spiritual stability. Above all else, guard your heart. Bad company corrupting our good character. Walk with the wise and become wise. For a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 13, verse 20. Your coaching tool here, we're going to do a boundary check now. When evaluating relationships or commitments, ask yourself these questions. Thank you, Brandon. Does this situation strengthen my peace or drain my energy? Does this relationship support my growth or create confusion? Am I maintaining this connection out of wisdom or obligation? Wisdom often guiding us to adjust boundaries so that our lives remain balanced and healthy. I know, I love her too, Velvet. Truth by Megan Woods. Yes. Journaling prompts for you. Get your journals if you're ready. What situation or relationship in your life might require clearer boundaries? It's alignment. Yes, it is, Cold-Hearted. When have you experienced greater peace after setting a healthy boundary? What would protecting your emotional and spiritual well-being look like right now? Choose the affirmation that's stirring in your spirit. Number 1, I protect my peace and emotional well-being with wisdom. Number 2, healthy boundaries strengthen my life and my relationships. Or number 3, I choose environments and relationships that support growth and clarity in my life. Drop your favorite. Back in 1 moment.
Inside of my heart. I know the lies are always gonna try and find me, but I've never been so sure. The truth is, I am my father's child. I make him proud and I make him smile. I was made such a perfect king. He looks at me, and truly loves me. What's good when I'm not good enough? Okay. Let's see what you got, family. 1, 2, and 3 for Brandon Bowman. Thank you, Brandon. I saw those reposts. Appreciate you so much. Miss Velvet says, I love them all. Me too, Velvet. 1, 2, and 3 for Richard. 1, 2, and 3, especially 1 for Cold-Hearted. He's always got an especially in there. And Cold-Hearted, thank you for being one of my top gifters on live. I appreciate you so much. And Clutchy, I know you're here this morning. You come in every morning, Clutch, for me. Thank you for everything you do for me. I see you. 1, 2, and 3 for Paulo. 1, 2, and 3 for Franklin. 1, 2, and 3 for Miss Velvet. Miss Velvet, thank you for your support every day and for the lights you put up every day. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina. Good morning, Bobby. Good to see you back this morning. Sending you lots of love today. Alignment, yes. Anybody else with your affirmation? I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina. I'm a transformational life coach, a spirit and soul strategist and guide, and just here to help support your journey to transformation and to growing and becoming more and more like Christ every day. That is our mission. And I run Willow Tree Strategic Life Solutions. It is a company based on personal growth and development, but we also do leadership development. I've been in leadership for more than 20 years now. So just gone through a lot of different transformative, if I can say the word, changes in my own life. And God really opened my eyes and showed me who he is. And he's a God of love is what he is. So when you fully accept Christ and you really surrender, like you fully surrendered your entire journey, you don't walk the same, you know? So I'm here to help other people go through their transformation journey to the spiritual awakening that many of us have already gone through, or maybe you're just at the very beginning of it, right? So just here to help you guys in every way that I can.
So we're going to reflect together as a community here in the dwelling place right now. If learning boundaries has changed your life at some point, type the word boundaries into the chat. And even if you just recently learned boundaries, and if you want to just drop a purple heart, that's fine. That'll suffice. That always means everything I ask you, because the purple heart is symbolic of the Christ, love of Christ, how pure it is, how unconditional it is, how healing it is. Ren, I see you with the word boundaries. Brandon, boundary. Jenna with a bunch of purple hearts. I see you, divine. Velvet, boundaries. If this conversation is bringing encouragement or clarity to your life today, consider sending a gift during the live. I'm trying to meet this goal that's up there in the center of the screen. Or you can send any gift of any amount. We don't care what they are, but make sure, thank you, divine, for your heart me this morning. Heart me's are necessary for you to find out when I'm going on live and to be notified every day. And we have powerful sessions every single morning here. So if you're new here, I'd love to hear from you. Jump in. This is a conversation, and we're learning so much. Norris says, I'm learning with heart. I love that, Norris. Let's see who else. Boundaries for August. Welcome this morning, August. Boundaries for Spotted. Mark, welcome back this morning. Hope everything's good over there in your world today. Jenna says, Adelaide. I'm driving, Adelaide. Jenna, I love you so much. Paulo with a heart. Boundaries for Velvet. Jenna's like, I can't type the word boundaries, but I'll put a purple heart or two. Purple hearts for the Trinity, Jenna. Drop your favorite gift right now if you're being inspired today, because together we are strengthening the roots that allow all of us across the universe to live with greater clarity, stability, and purpose. To continue on to chapter 6, we're going to talk about pruning for growth, wisdom, and the courage to let go. Boundaries for Richard. We'll talk later, Mark. I'm here for you, okay? Kimmy, sending you love. See you back this morning. Hand hearts from Cold Hearted. Thank you so much. We're praying for you, Mark, and your family. So, as we talk about wisdom growing like roots, the power of slow transformation this morning. In nature, healthy trees must sometimes be pruned, right? In order to grow stronger. Branches that are weak, diseased, or growing in the wrong direction are carefully removed so that the tree can direct its energy toward healthy growth. In the same way, wisdom eventually leads us to moments in our own lives where we must release things that are no longer serving our growth. Good morning, everybody. This can be one of the most difficult parts of our transformation because letting go often involves habits, environments, or even relationships that once felt familiar to us. Many people resist this stage because letting go can feel like loss. Yet wisdom reveals that pruning is not punishment. Pruning is preparation. When we hold on to things that aren't good to us, patterns that are limiting our growth, we slowly drain the energy needed for healthier development. Wisdom invites us to evaluate our lives honestly and ask whether certain habits, commitments, or expectations are helping us to grow or quietly holding us back. As our roots deepen and wisdom matures, the courage to release what no longer belongs becomes easier. We begin to recognize that growth sometimes requires change, and change often requires letting go. Thank you, Cold Hearted, for the spring sprout. I need 6 more of those, family. As our roots deepen and wisdom matures, we have to begin to release things that aren't in alignment with our growth and our connection and our becoming as we like Christ. There are going to be things that you have to cut off, prune from your own life, your own environment, circumstances. The bumblebee. I know, I love it. I love that, Franklin. The energy that once supported unhealthy patterns can now nourish healthier choices, clearer priorities, and stronger direction. Just as pruning allows a tree to flourish more fully, wise decisions about what to release create space for a more stable and purposeful life. Can I share something with you, though, family? When it comes to pruning, this is after our acknowledgement of self. So if you're struggling in a relationship, you must first look within. Me too, Clutchy. I needed a lot of pruning. We have to look within first. There's pruning that needs to occur here first. Because you can't align and know with wisdom how to prune in your own life what is good for you, what is creating good and positive movement and change for you. But you must look here first. If you're starting out here, you're not ready. If you're trying to prune first and you haven't looked here, you're not ready. Okay? That is the best advice I can give you, because it will always fall and you'll prune things that may be for you that you haven't really realized or seen in the ways that you're supposed to. Okay? You have to come here first. The book of John 15, verse 2 says, He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does not bear fruit, He prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. Hey, Doquan. No discipline seems pleasant at the time. It seems painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. Some people try to prune because we're seeking out fault around us when we haven't done the work here. Brandy Johnson, I'm going to ask you as one of my life coaching clients this morning. I know you have a last name, Brandy P. When you started your transformation journey and we began working together, where did you have to go first? Because what might you have done? Might you have sabotaged your marriage? Might you have made a mistake and pruned something that God did have for you to keep your life and your marriage and your little girl's family together? This is why we have to look internally first. So if you need one-on-one coaching support, visit my link tree. It is in my profile. But I know Brandy will tell you. I had to look in the mirror and show up with love. If you want change to happen, you absolutely gave the right answer. I got chills when I read it, Brandy. Because we're always looking externally. As human beings, that's our nature. But no transformation will begin until we look within. You're not ready for transformation if you're still seeking fault in everyone around you. And if you're still guilting and shaming yourself when you do look within. You need help. The Bible says, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Deborah, welcome. Clutchy, thank you so much. 6 more, family. Coaching tool for you, the pruning question. When evaluating areas of your life, ask yourself these questions. Yes, we couldn't trust ourselves. We didn't trust other people. Me too. Thank you, Tiffany. Sending you lots of love. Self-sabotage. Brandy says, me. Brandy, I know. Me too. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy it before he leaves or before something happens, right? Before I actually do begin doing good, I'm just going to self-sabotage. I'm going to mess up everything. Susan Chapman, welcome this morning. This reflection, right? Creating clarity for you. What commitment or expectation might be limiting my ability to move forward? And what would it look like in your life if you release what is no longer serving your purpose? What would it look like in your life to finally do some self reflection? Bringing clarity around where growth requires courageous change. It's much weaker to never look within. It shows weakness, but it shows massive and great courage to look within, to acknowledge and own up to the ways that we need to grow and develop in our lives. 5 more, family. Help me meet this gift or this goal. Gladiators watch my live for 300 minutes. 120 people on this morning. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here this morning, reach out to me. And if you haven't put your heart in ease and you haven't sent your gifts today, let TikTok know that this is content you need in your life. It is important. Thank you, Clutch. I see you jumping in, trying to come in clutch for me. You always do. Thank you so much. Some journaling prompts for you. So if you don't have your journal, go get your journal. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. We are off key here. Got a little off kilter. Yes, Velvet. Velvet says 67K, tap, tap. Yes, Tiffany, I'm in North Carolina. So we're moving right along this morning. I'm not going to keep you on live till after 11 this morning. I know yesterday it went way over, but you guys stuck it out with me. You were in it to win it with me all morning. So, but it will be probably another hour here. So don't leave. We've got a lot going on. So as we talked about pruning, and we talked about where it's necessary, right? As you think about this for your own self, what does this mean? How is it resonating in your heart today? Thank you, Clutchy, for the club powers. 10 and down. Wowza. Thank you so much. We know that we need the courage to release. We know that we need the courage to look internally. Cole Hardy says, I ain't going nowhere but the coffee pot. I know. I love you, Cole. Kofi, good morning this morning. Oh, thank you, Clutch. What habit or pattern in your life might need to be released for healthier growth? What fear has made it difficult to let go of something that may no longer belong in your life? And what new opportunity or direction might open up if you created space for change? And which affirmation will you choose this morning? Number 1, I release what no longer supports my growth. Number 2, letting go creates space for healthier and stronger transformation. Number 3, I trust that wisdom is guiding me toward the life I am meant to build. 2 more to meet this goal, family. Jump in. I'll be back in one moment. I want to see your affirmation when I get back. Be right back.
But I'll never know I see you're right. I'm still the one you see, and you see, I guess.
All right, what you got? All three for Cold Hearted. 1, 2, 3, a full basket for Miss Velvet. Jenna, thank you for sharing my pictures.
Don't gotta be somebody.
I love all of those pictures. All of them.
Got nothing to prove.
2 for Clutchy. All three for Divine. 2 for Richard. 3 for Paulo. All three for Franklin. 1, 2, and 3 for Brandy. Brandy P. Anybody else with your affirmations? If you're ready this morning to release some things that you know have been holding you back from your relationship with God, your ability to feel strong in your life, your ability to move forward, if you're ready to release something this morning, type the word release into the chat. If this conversation is helping you reflect on your life and decisions today, consider sending a gift to this live to support the continued growth of this community and the conversations we share here each week. I see you, August. I see you, Brandy. I see you, Clutchy. I see you, Lynn. Welcome back, Lynn. Richard with release. Clutch trying to knock my last goal or this goal out so we can put another one up there. Release for Cold Hearted. Release for Franklin. Release for Spotted. Brandy, thank you for the dolphin. Love you so, so much. One more to meet my goal at the top of your screen. If you need to schedule one-on-one coaching support, you're ready to transform your life, you know that it's necessary, you're ready to acknowledge truth, and you're ready to move forward in power this morning, schedule your one-on-one discovery session. They are always free. WillowTreeStrategicLifeSolutions.com. Go visit my link tree. It is in my profile. You don't have to walk through life alone. Let's talk about bearing fruit. When wisdom becomes visible. For a long time, the growth of the tree happens where no one can see it. Roots spread underground, drawing strength from the soil and building the foundation that will eventually support everything above the surface. In the same way, wisdom develops quietly inside a person through experience, reflection, patience, and growth. But eventually there comes a moment when that internal transformation begins to show outwardly. The choices you make change, the way you respond to challenges change, and people begin to notice that something about you feels steadier, grounded, and more calm. This is what it means for wisdom to begin bearing fruit. The fruit basket. Fruit becomes visible. It is the visible result of invisible growth. It appears in the form of better decisions, healthier relationships, emotional stability, and a deeper sense of peace. The person who reacted quickly responds thoughtfully. The person who's been struggling their whole lives with confusion now carries clarity. Wisdom becoming visible, not because someone announces it, but because your life begins to reflect it. When wisdom produces fruit, it also begins to influence others. Just as a healthy tree provides shade. Thank you, Clutchy. Thank you so much. Healthier trees providing shade for us, nourishment and stability to the environment around it. A wise person often becomes a source of encouragement and guidance for those in their communities. Their presence brings calm where there is chaos, perspective where there is confusion, and hope where there is uncertainty. This is a quiet power of wisdom fully formed. Not only transforming the individual, but begins to positively shape the lives of others as well. Do you want to positively shape the lives of others? Do you want that to be a part of your mission? Clutchy, I see you. Clutch says absolutely. Clutchy, you show this every single day because of the support you provide here. See, we don't all have to be on our own mission. We can band together as a community and this be our mission in life. You can do this with me. You can be a part of my team here. And I'm always growing my team. Always growing my team on our community here and people supporting the people that we help behind the scenes. Bearing fruit. By their fruit, you will recognize them. Galatians 5:22 and 23. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. They are like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season. Is it time? Is it your season to begin yielding fruit? It's mine. The fruit check. To recognize growth in your life, ask yourself these questions. What positive changes have developed in the way you respond to challenges? What qualities are becoming stronger in my character over time? Thank you for the juice, Brandy. Love coconut juice. How might my growth be influencing the people around me? Thank you so, so much. This reflection helps identify the visible results of your internal wisdom. Thank you, Brandy, so much. What changes in your life show that you are growing in wisdom? God Sky, welcome this morning. Welcome to our family. How has your approach to relationships or decision making evolved over time? In what ways might your personal growth be encouraging others around you? Affirmation number 1. The wisdom growing within me is producing positive fruit in my life. Or we choose number 2. My growth begins to bring stability, clarity, and encouragement to those around me. Number 3, I continue to grow into a wiser and stronger version of myself each day. Share your favorites.
Every second of our life,
He loves people like us.
is bright. We are children to a father, gave his all to give us life. It don't matter where you are.
Let's see what you got, family. 1, 2, and 3 for wholehearted. 1, 2, and definitely 3 for Franklin. I know. I got my headband on. Those are funny, aren't they? Special Grace with 3. Franklin 1, 2, and definitely 3. Velvet 1, 2, and 3. I'm from North Carolina, Lucas. Thank you, Clutchy. I saw you over there. 1, 2, and 3 for Paulo. 1, 2, and 3 for Velvet. 3 for Clutch. 1, 2, and 3 for Richard. All right. Anybody else with your affirmation? So, I'm going to ask you if you can see positive growth happening in your life today, type the word fruit into the chat. I want to see as many of these as possible because this matters so much. Typing the word fruit. Miss Debbie, thank you so, so much. YouTube has been bugging me because it's not straight all morning. It's been a pain. So bear with me, YouTube. Love you guys so much. All right, let's make sure that's okay. Okay, now we're on the screen. Okay. It's been weird, but I've been moving along. You know me. And it's a winning here. I see you, Velvet, with the word fruit. Spotted with the word fruit. Richard, fruit. Franklin, fruit. I'm trying. Welcome to our community. We're here to help you grow and develop and transform your life. Spotted. I see all the fruit emojis. I love that. Fruit for wholehearted, fruit for Brandy. If you feel ready to take the next step in your personal growth journey, schedule your one-on-one coaching session and drop a gift right now into the live. Your favorite gift, doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's some sort of fruit. Because this is you acknowledging that this live and that our community here is impacting your life in a positive way. Clutchy's sending the boxing gloves, Clutchy. You know I love the boxing gloves. Wholehearted, thank you so much. Every tree will eventually face storms. We're going to face wind. Thank y'all so much. We'll face wind. We'll face rain. We're going to face obstacles. We're going to have to climb mountains sometimes. We're going to have to do a lot, right? So knowing that we're going to have to go through challenges, obstacles, things that are meant to destroy us sometimes even. Thank you, Brandy. I love you so much. Brandy with the boxing gloves and the ice cream. Brandy knows how much I love ice cream too. Brandy, thank you. You made me a princess for a minute. So as we move on to chapter 8, standing through life storms, and we know they're coming. Special Grace, welcome back this morning. Clutchy, love you so much. Trees that develop shallow roots may appear strong for a season, but when strong winds arrive, they are easily shaken. I know I am a princess every day. That's why I like the little ones. I'm like a little girl. I'm like, I love the little crowns and the stuff. God's already shown me that. I think that's why I love him so much. He's already told me that I'm a princess. My name means princess. And if you look up Sarah Elizabeth in the Bible, it's kind of crazy how faithful Sarah had to remain in order for change to come, in order for her blessings and her gifts to be received. Yes, I know who I am in Christ. And my name is pretty powerful. I was created for something. I was chosen to be here for you today. And what greater blessing or gift in your life to know why you're here. And this is what this relationship will do for you. We're not easily moved by the wind or shaken. We remain steady because our strength was built beneath the surface long before the storms arrived. I love you, Brandy. So, in the same way, wisdom becomes visible during difficult moments. It is during the life storms that the depth of our internal foundation is revealed. As wisdom grows within a person, their reactions begin to change. Instead of responding with panic, they pause and observe. We don't react emotionally. We're considering the situation more thoughtfully. Wisdom giving us the ability to remain steady when circumstances are uncertain, creating an inner stability that does not depend entirely on what is happening around us. We're not affected by everyone else's storms. Mark, we're going to be talking today. Praying for you, sending you lots of love this morning. You belong in this community, and we are all here for you, and we're supporting you and praying. And if everyone would just take a minute to pray for Mark. Mark is the husband of Brandy Collingswood. Brandy Talk. So if everybody take a minute and pray for their family. I'm not going to share things about private business and things that are happening in people's journeys, but a lot of growth is happening and transformation. And I think we think that we can't make it through, right? We think that we don't have the ability to continue on, but we do, Mark. You can stay in it. And whatever God has planned here, this is about surrender, right? It's truly giving it to God and saying, God, I'm going to hand this to you, and I'm going to ask you to begin working on my behalf. And I'm going to give this outcome to you. Whatever the outcome might be, I'm going to give it to you, God, and I'm going to let you stay in power here, because I do not have the power to continue to carry myself alone. So, yes, we pray for you and anyone here that needs prayer this morning. We lift you up in prayer today. Any unspoken prayer requests, anything that you want to speak into the chat that you need prayer for. Now, now's a great moment for you to share. A person with deep wisdom understands that storms are temporary, but the strength built through experience lasts much longer. Each challenge becoming another opportunity for your roots to grow deeper. Prayers for you, Fossey. Over time, these experiences produce resilience, perspective, and clarity. When wisdom is deeply rooted within us, we may feel the winds of difficulty, but we are less likely to be uprooted by them. With humility comes wisdom. Proverbs 11, verse 2. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 10. Wisdom brings success. Have you been struggling to find success in your life? Reach me one-on-one. I can help you with executive level coaching, leadership development and direction, transitions. If you're going through divorce, through changes that are really difficult, the loss of someone in your life, whether it be through death or through another means, these are all ways that I can support you. WillowTreeStrategicLifeSolutions.com. We are the parent company to thewillowwayfoundation.com, where you can receive free life coaching if needed financially. This is a worldwide movement to bring change that is so necessary, that is so needed. Questions for you. What storm in your life eventually made you stronger? Visit my link tree. Lots of resources there for you. How did that experience change your perspective or your maturity level? What challenge in your life today might actually be strengthening your roots? And choose the affirmation that stirs most in your spirit when I read these. Number 1, my challenges are strengthening my wisdom and resilience. Number 2, I remain steady even when life becomes uncertain. Welcome back. Number 3, the roots of wisdom within me grow deeper through every life experience. Type your favorite. I love this song.
Just to show you it's true. He's crazy about you.
He's crazy about us.
Oh, no.
Doesn't that feel good to have like somebody be crazy about you? To know who it is, though. Know who's really crazy about us, who really wants our love, who's wanting us to come home to him, who's trying his best to lead us back to him after loss and destruction. Phyllis with 3. I love that, Franklin. Three, I see you. 1, 2, and 3 for Fozzie. Anybody else with your affirmations? If you've ever grown stronger because of a difficult season in your life, type the word stronger into the chat. Good morning, Pat. Good to see you back. Type the word stronger into the chat. Megan Wood sings the song Truth. No worries. Phyllis was stronger. Velvet was stronger. Norris was stronger. Brandy was stronger. This message is encouraging you today. Go up there and help me meet this goal. We only have a few more goals this live, and we'll be wrapping it up stronger than we were before. With more wisdom, more foundational strength, and more ability to tap into wisdom. Send your gifts right now, whatever gift you want to send. It doesn't matter how much. We need your support. We run the willowwayfoundation.com, where we are doing free life coaching and modalities, transformational coaching modalities, things like breathwork intensives, one-on-one coaching support, workshops. We offer these things for free, and that we're only able to do those through the support of people like you and this live and this community here. So thank you for the galaxy, Cold-Hearted, lighting up my gift gallery. Brandy, thank you so much. I did see someone else. Let me see. I just want to make sure that you're acknowledged every time you support, because your support is so incredibly appreciated. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. Quiet authority of wisdom coming up. I do not fight alone, Blue fan. Big bad blue. I'm not fighting alone. I'm not in this alone. You guys show me that every day. Wholehearted with a Corgi, 3 of them. You show me every day that you're in this with me. It blows my mind, right? It's mind blowing. RJ with a heart me. Thank you so much. As wisdom matures within a person, something subtle but powerful begins to emerge. This quiet authority. This kind of authority does not come from position or status or the need to be recognized. It grows naturally out of lived experience, thoughtful reflection, and the discipline of learning from life. People with wisdom often do not need to convince others of their insight. Their steadiness, their clarity, and the consistency of their decisions speak for them. No, we are not alone, Franklin. Quiet authority is different from loud confidence. Loud confidence often tries to prove something, while wisdom simply stands on what it knows to be true. A wise person, becoming less interested in winning arguments and more interested in understanding people and situations. They listen deeply, speak carefully, and offer perspective that often brings clarity to those around them. Over time, this quiet authority begins to influence the environment around them. When others face confusion or uncertainty, we naturally turn toward the person who demonstrates calm understanding and balanced thinking. Think about this. Wisdom creating a presence that steadies conversations, encourages thoughtful decisions, and helps others to see situations with more clarity. Thank you, RJ. Sarah, you're not alone. Just as a mature tree provides shade and shelter, a wise person becomes a stabilizing presence within your community. Proverbs 16:16. How much better to get wisdom than gold? To have insight rather than silver. Thank you, Cold-Hearted. Ecclesiastes 8, verse 1. Wisdom brightens a person's face and changes its hard appearance. Think about that for a second. Have you softened because you're more wise? The wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge increase their strength. Proverbs 24, verse 5. When offering advice or responding to others, consider these principles. This is your coaching tool here. The wisdom response framework. Listen fully before offering others' perspective. Speak with clarity, not with the intention to dominate the conversation. Guide rather than control, allowing others to learn and grow through their own understanding. This framework allowing wisdom to influence others in a constructive and respectful way. Journaling prompts and questions for you. When have you experienced someone whose wisdom brought calm or clarity to a difficult situation? What qualities do you notice in people who demonstrate true wisdom? How might your own life's experiences allow you to offer helpful perspective to others? Thank you, Brandy. Love you so much. Which affirmation is stirring in your spirit this morning? Choose the one you love the most and type it into the chat. Wisdom within me strengthens my confidence and my clarity. Number 1. Number 2, I listen deeply and speak with thoughtful intention. Number 3, my growth allows me to support and to encourage others. Type yours. 1, 2, or 3. Be back in one moment. Thank God. He's not who I thought he was.
I always thought you'd be so angry. Instead, you were patient and you're kind. You are for me, not against me. For way too long, I believed the lie that there was only so much grace. But now I can finally say that you're there in darkness. You're there in. You saw me. Reason to love me anyway. It's so nice to find me. Was I so afraid?
You're seeking out the characteristics of God in others is what you're doing. That's what changes in our heavenly vision versus our eyesight that is just human, right? You start to see potential in other people. You're not trying to find fault in them. It changes your heart. This heart change is absolutely necessary if you truly know God. It's absolutely necessary. You cannot judge or guilt or shame other people for their journeys. We're supposed to honor one another. We're supposed to love one another.
And still love me anyway.
1, 2, and 3 for Richard. 1, 2, and 3 for RJ. 1, 2, and 3 for Paulo. 1, 2, and 3 for Kat. 3 for Brandy. Thank you for the subscriber pictures there.
Thank God.
1, 2, and 3 for Richard. 1, 2, and 3, especially 2 for Full Hearted. 3 for Sarah. Phyllis, number 3. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back, Mark, this morning. We're praying for you over here. So, as we move into the final chapter today, we're coming to the end of today's conversation. It's important to remember that wisdom is not a destination. Wisdom is a lifelong journey. Tay, good morning. Sending you lots and lots of love today. My growth encourages others to grow. I love that, Sarah. It's a lifelong journey. Just like the tree continues growing year after year, your wisdom develops throughout the seasons of our lives. Each experience, each decision, and each lesson adds another layer of depth to our understanding. Thank you for the heart me, Tay. Y'all don't miss your opportunity to put your heart me's before you leave this morning. Another layer to our level of understanding. The growth may not always be visible in the moment, but over time, it is shaping who we are becoming. When wisdom becomes deeply rooted in a person's life and begins to guide their decisions and their relationships and their perspectives on the world, they become less reactive and more reflective, seeking out understanding instead of rushing to judgment. Recognizing that growth takes time and that strength built slowly is often the strength that lasts the longest. Most sustainable strength. Wisdom helping us to move through life with greater clarity, patience, and purpose. A life guided by wisdom becomes a source of strength, not only for ourselves, but for others. Just as a strong tree provides shade, shelter, and nourishment, a wise person often becomes a stabilizing presence within their families, communities, and relationships. When we allow wisdom to grow within us, we're creating a life that stands steady through the seasons of change and continues to produce positive influence wherever we go. The book of Proverbs 3:17 says, when it talks about wisdom, it says, her ways are pleasant ways, and all of her paths are peace. Proverbs 4:11, I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. James chapter 3, the wisdom from above is pure, peace-loving, considerate, and insincere. It's going to be sincere every time. I want to see you be your best self, so I'm going to challenge you to grow every day. I want to see you shining in your life, so I'm not going to allow you to continue to remain small. This is a part of the work that we do here. The daily wisdom practice, your final coaching tool today. Pause before major decisions to reflect and seek understanding. Observe patterns in people and situations, allowing experience to teach you. Choose responses intentionally, allowing wisdom, not impulse, to guide your actions. Small, consistent practices like these allow wisdom to continue growing deeper over time. What lessons from today's conversation about wisdom stands out most to you? How might you apply one insight from today's live to your life this week? What area of your life would benefit most from deeper patience, reflection, or discernment? Your final affirmations for the day. Affirmation number 1. Wisdom is guiding my life and shaping my future. Number 2, I grow stronger, steadier, and more thoughtful each day. Number 3, the roots of wisdom within me continue to deepen and expand. Continuing to deepen and expand every day.
I turn it all over. Let you turn it around, turn it around.
If you don't know Jesus today, I invite you to say this simple prayer.
Won't you turn it around, turn it around.
Jesus, I surrender. I give you my life. I give you my future and my past. I lay it all at your feet today.
But you heard me.
Seek forgiveness for my sins. And I ask you to walk with me from today forward, through every circumstance, through every season, through every moment. Simple prayer for you to accept Christ today as your Savior. And through that, all the gifts in the Trinity are awaiting you. The Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the power of God. Transformation is on the other side. Today's conversation encouraged you or has given you new perspective. I want to invite you to continue growing with this community here in the dwelling place. If the message has resonated in your heart this morning, consider sending a final gift to the live. Send your heart needs this morning. Make sure you sent those, but also one final gift. I need 2 more of the flower crowns. You can send a gift of any amount. You're supporting such incredible work that we do together. If you feel ready to explore your own personal growth more deeply, you can schedule your one-on-one discovery session. It is always free. Visit my Linktree. It is attached in my profile. Schedule your session today. Don't wait another minute. You don't walk alone. We work through your life goals, your challenges, and your decision-making skills together. You'll walk out more powerful more ready to step forward, and more ready to live a life that is aligned with who you truly are and who God created you to be. Send the knockout punches, Brandy. Please follow this page. Share this live, share my post, repost everything you can, everything I send out. I'm asking you to jump in here. I invite you to invite someone who might benefit from these conversations about wisdom and transformation. And join us tomorrow as we conclude our wisdom series. And we're going to explore all of the ways how discernment helps us apply wisdom in our daily decisions. We're going to play a lot of games tomorrow. We're going to do a lot of different coaching tools. It's going to be a very fun live to wrap up our wisdom series this week. So make sure you come back. Make sure you put your heart me on. Make sure that you've done the things to let TikTok know that this is content that you need in your life. And if you're on another platform, please repost my content. Look for a post every single morning about what we're covering that day and how you can jump in. We're on live every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This has been The Dwelling Place with Sarah Elizabeth. I thank you for your support today. We're over 100,000 likes. We have over 100 people in the live. And I just appreciate our gifts that you've given today and support from all of the moderators. Clutchy, thank you for your support. Cold-hearted, your support is so valuable to me. It means the world to me. Brandy, I love you guys so much. There are a lot of people here. Miss Tay that comes in every day and supports this. So many of you guys supporting the change and development and transformation in the lives of other people today. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you so much. This has been The Dwelling Place with Sarah Elizabeth. I'll see you live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll wrap up our wisdom series. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Sending you lots of love today. Go be great. Go tell someone about Jesus. Go tell them the good news. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hallelujah. The cross is broken. Jesus, my Savior, bled and died to bring this dead man back to. I can stand here. It's not because I'm loved. It's not because I'm loved. It's not